The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. This is a Nailsin News Bulletin. Florida teacher exchanged lewd text and sent nudes to underage student. Hello, I'm Mr. Nailsin. Chase Crabb, that's right. His name was Chase Crabb. 23 was the suspect of a criminal complaint filed in Polk County on January 21st, which prompted an investigation into his activities with a 16-year-old student. In a statement, the Polk County Sheriff's Office said that Crabb met the unnamed girl in December 2023 when he was a substitute teacher at Haines City High School. They reportedly struck up conversations over email before progressing to social media and text. Police said that once the girl, who was 15 years old at the time, told Crabb that she'd broken up with her boyfriend, their communications took a tawdry turn. According to the information provided to the press by the sheriff's office, Crabb and the girl communicated over TikTok, Discord, and Instagram, as well as texting on their phones. Over the course of a year, from December 2023 to December 2024, Crabb allegedly sent sexually explicit messages to the girl, including photos of his crotch. He also allegedly asked her to send him nude photos of herself and attempted to convince her to have sex with him. The text that Crabb allegedly sent to the girl alluded to his knowledge that what he was doing was inappropriate, such as, is it wrong for me to be sexually attracted to a minor? Who said that? He also allegedly stated his preference for underage girls, saying, "Nah, 'cause they won't be interesting adult females. It's more fun to groom." According to reporting by local news outlet Four Corner Sun, the girl told her mother this month about the sexually explicit messages she was receiving from Crabb, whom she called Mr. Chase. After the complaint was filed on January 21st, an investigation by the Florida Department of Children and Families and the Polk County Sheriff's Office ensued, which resulted in an arrest warrant. Crabb was arrested on January 22nd and booked to the Polk County Jail, where he remains held without bond. He was charged with 2 felonies: transmission of harmful material to a minor and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. Crabb last worked at Haines High School in March 2024. Four Corner Sun reported that he was a temporary employee who worked through Kelly Services, which terminated Crabb due to inactivity. Polk County Public Schools never received a complaint about Crabb engaging in inappropriate behavior with students. After making his initial court appearance on January 23rd, Crabb was ordered to stay away from minor children and to abstain from using electronic devices with access to the internet. Well, at least the young girl had enough sense to finally tell her mother that she was being chased by Mr. Chase. This has been a Nailsin News Bulletin. You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com.
Whoopsie daisy is an old cartoonish expression acknowledging an accident like a fall. However, actual accidents like falls are acknowledged by expletives concerning sexual intercourse and excrement.
she's beautiful, in chains. And she's busting out, shackled to the steamy cane fields of a tropical inferno, with a whirlpool of women that plunges you into the depths of desire. They're women, they're warm, they're wildcats. Meet the doctor who's satisfied his vile gluttony on the bodies of the innocent.
It's only because you don't understand how far my proposal extends.
Oh, I can see how far it extends.
Cain wasn't all she raised. The searing sting of the whip burned a brand of hate into her heart. Their world of plantation, their battleground, a tropical inferno. She can cut any man down to size.
Listen to me! We can take this place! Let's go!
Warm hand, cold trigger, blazing death. An epidemic of machine gun madness. 38 caliber kittens spitting death as they claw their way to freedom. Nothing can hold her. Not chains, not bars or men. Sweet sugar.
You should stand up for itself, even if it doesn't do any good. We could get out. I can't, and neither could you when you tried. Well, that was because I was alone. If I had somebody to help me, I bet I could. Well?
The Mr. Nailsin Show is brought to you by, well, me, Sun King. Yes, that's right. And of course, you can enjoy my adventures here on the Mr. Nailsin Show rather regularly. But you can also see my adventures in full color within the pages of my comic book, also called, guess what? Sun King. Yes, that's right. You need only head over to indieplanet.com and search for Sun King, and my comic book can be yours. Don't delay. Order a copy today. Smellog's Poop, the super delicious laxative, presents The Adventures of Sun King. Faster than the speed of light, more powerful than an atomic bomb, able to leap the moon in a single bound.
Look! Up in the sky! It's a comet!
It's a UFO!
No! It's Sun King! Yes, Sun King. And who, disguised as mild-mannered tabloid reporter Mark Milktit, fights a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
So, now something. Be a dear boy and put Sun King on the table while I activate my fully automated operation apparatus to perform the brain swap procedure on the both of us.
No. Can't let this happen. But so weak. My only option is to utilize what's left of my stellar energy to get off one solar burst.
Oh, that's too bad, Sun King. Looks like you shot your wad with terrible aim as it just went out the sunlight. Okay, something. Strap him into the table so that we can begin the procedure.
However, little does Maximite know, but that Sun King did not actually intend to do either her, him, they, them damage, or her, him, they, them's, mutant underling of something. No. The intention was to blast through the skylight so that it could go out and give a particular signal to his sister, clone, whatever, Sunshiner. And who, at this moment, is in her guise of Marcy Milk Tit, part-time hot dog vendor, is hard at work at her occupation.
Oh man, this job sucks so much. I'm just not cut out for hot dogs, I guess. If only I could have gotten that position at the taco stand. Just something about tacos. I just prefer them over hot dogs, you know? But at least I'm earning my way, and that's really important. Whoa! What's that in the sky? It almost looks like... Whoa, wait! It is! It's the Sun King symbol. And Sun King informed me if he ever shot it up in the sky, it meant he needed help. He's probably in trouble. I've got to act fast. I've only seconds to lose.
Hey, well, what are you thinking, Marcy? I'm gonna need you to put those hot dogs under the lamp, dump the water down the drain, and then start another round.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Cornslop, but something's come up in it. I really gotta go.
Whoa, wait a minute. Your shift don't end for another 4 hours.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's like, it's female problems.
Ah, jeez. And soon, in a nearby alley, Marcy Milk Tit strips off her clothes, revealing her undergarments to be the golden crimson outfit, ever so tight. So very tight and form-fitting of Sunshiner. And without a second to lose, she leaps for the skies.
Oh, man. Sun King's signal is already dissipated. But thanks to my stellar vision, I'm able to track the molecular trail of its remnants. It seems to be guiding me toward this old abandoned warehouse district. In this building in particular. Right there. Through this, what looks to be a broken sunlight. Here goes nothing. Oh my God, Sun King, what's going on?
Green snot, sunshine.
Oh no, what the hell? I'd forgotten all about this little mistake of my husband's. Oh jeez. Sun King, why are you and this woman strapped to that weird apparatus?
Well, long story short, Sunshiner, this woman is trying to cut my brain out of my skull so she can put her brain in it and take over my body. You see, well, she's an old enemy of mine called Maximite, and I busted up his, scheme to do a protection racket over independent taxi drivers, Uber and whatnot, that sort of thing. It's a long time ago, Anyway, this was all to bankroll some sort of world domination plot, and I thought he had died in our last conflict, but, well... eventually ended up in a woman's body and married Rex Rain, and
I thought you said long story short.
Anyway, she managed to blast me with dark matter energy, and so I'm greatly weak, and I'm going to need your help getting me out of this contraption before she cuts my head open and plops my brain down the toilet.
Okay, Sun King, wait a minute. Now I recognize this woman. She's Maxine Asskisser, one of the top porn stars in the world. I mean... her girl films are off the charts hot. Oh, were they?
Don't be fooled, Sunshiner. That may be the body of porn star Maxine Asskisser, but it holds the brain of my old enemy Maximite.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he's an old enemy of mine. Long story short, it's before your time and all that. But anyway, he's a super evil genius who's figured out how to perform brain transplants, and he's about to do it to me.
Wait a minute. What happened to the brain of Asskisser?
I'm afraid that's long gone.
Oh, not necessarily. I may have stored it in one of my storage facilities and kept it in a jar. I don't know. I've lost track, but it doesn't really matter. You've squandered whatever little time you managed to buy, Sun King, because now something... understands that Mommy is in trouble. Mommy's being threatened by this little bitch something.
You not hurt Mommy.
What? Oh my God! What the hell is that?
Oh, I'm afraid that's another one of Rex's clones that Maximite has managed to resurrect. I guess you can just think of him as the retarded brother we didn't know about.
Oh, yeah? Well, right now, I'm just going to think of him as a monster that needs to be taken out.
Oh, well, be careful, Sunshiner. He's coursing with dark matter energy.
Wait, what?
damn it. Sorry about that, Sunshiner. I probably should have mentioned he's, coursing with dark matter energy.
Stupid little bimbo. And now, Sun King, the apparatus is automatically beginning our procedure.
Oh no, is this the end for both Sun King and Sunshiner? Find out in the next exciting episode of The Adventures of Sun King. The Adventures of Sun King is a Nailsin production. All characters and stories are written and performed by me, Douglas Nelson, with music by Kevin MacLeod and other public domain sources. The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.
Let's do it. Our first toss-up is worth $1,000. Category is phrase, and off we go. Tavares.
Right in the butt?
No.